Welcome back to another card pull. I am officially back. I'm in my studio now, back from my Easter holiday weekend visiting family, and I'm just so excited to get into another card pull. We have had some wild things happen. If you haven't heard already, the Pope did pass away this week, and so just some really interesting times that we're in. And I want to just kind of open the door a little bit energetically on what I feel is going to happen with the nature of business. I just recorded a short video on it, so you'll see that soon, where I would love to see a shift towards potentially employment opportunities or contributing opportunities for currency, for our way of living, that can help just contribute to society in a different way than what we've done. And we can see that when we look at ancient cultures, what were their roles like? How did they sustain their culture? What did they believe in? What did they do? And so we're moving toward a time where I think we need more balance in our business, to humanize business, maybe having set like agriculture centers or agriculture in our schools in a more widely available way. Energy healing centers, all of those things where there's room for growth here. So very excited about that. For today, I'm going to be focusing on the month of May. I did a lot of card pulling on the month of April. I do believe that those were very relevant. I did follow those myself, being able to kind of draw back and observe slightly, being able to plant seeds and intentions. And April's message was all about the time is now. So if you've been waiting, if you've been wondering, if you've been kind of procrastinating on things and just feeling like it's not the right time, April was confirmation that it is the right time and that you are ready and that you have lessons that you've learned and that we all still have more we're going to learn, but the time is now. So let's get into it. I'm super, super thrilled for this one today. I just feel so good. I feel so good about it. I just feel so good. Ooh! Okay, you'll see on the screen what I have going on here. Today's message, focusing on April. April and beyond, really, but April, goodness. Y'all stop me. Focusing on May and beyond, but really focusing on this new energy that we're moving into. So when I was card pulling just now, how I do it is I pull one card that is the overall message or theme, and then I pull 3 cards that are the clarifying messages or factors around it to just give us more insight on what this actual message is. Because oracle cards are designed to be general and broad, that's my way of just narrowing in on a very specific message, and then I just use my intuition to tune into my team and figure out what that message is for us here today. And I'm excited about this one. So, overall message that I got is, are we surprised? Spring. So we are obviously in spring now, and this is all about, again, a new season. This is about birth, rebirth, and all of the good things that come with spring, being able to flourish and to grow and to have awakening around business, career, professional life, okay? Again, remember, I do my card pullings, and my channel is all about humanizing business. I could go into love and personal and all of that, but I really love to focus on business, professional, career, because I do believe that that is the next cornerstone of our lives, business culture, that needs to shift, like severely needs to shift. So today's message, spring. I love that. All about awakening and rebirth. And then we'll just go through some of our clarifying cards. Excuse me. A little bit of allergies here. So the first one I got is Basil. This is all about having prosperity or luck. So as we move into this rebirth season, remember I told you, I was just being told that April was a time to start. The time is now. Going into May is now we're starting to have some of our prosperity. We're continuing in that energy of the time is now, right? Continuing things are being validated, continuing in that energy. And remember when I mentioned with this deck specifically, there are so many possibilities of cards that we could pull here, that to me, nothing is coincidence. So again, prosperity, luck, just falling in love with what you're doing as a career or business, how you're contributing. That is what this card represents. And this is all, these 3 cards are going to support our overarching theme here. Then we have the Moth, which is all about mystery and illusions. So with this card specifically, what I'm feeling from it is to start to kind of unmask all of those things that you are telling yourself, or things that you are trying to identify with that's not really you. I'm guilty of this, especially being in the marketing industry for so long. It's really easy to lose your own voice, especially for the industry that I came from, where we have to kind of take on the voice of other brands and other people and the ideas of other people. It's very psychologically driven to figure out, how can I present this message so that it resonates with others? And in that, I had convinced myself that I loved what I did, and that I was good at it, and that I needed to continue down that path. And it wasn't until October, after a long journey of breaking up with the industry and breaking up with my career, that I started to realize that I was telling myself I was in an illusion of what I thought success looked like and what I thought I wanted, and not really listening to the authentic version of myself that was clearly asking for something different. And that came about, if you look at my other videos, that came about through feelings of burnout and stress and fatigue and disappointment and discontent. I just wasn't happy in what I was doing, and it didn't matter what position I was taking. Even on the surface, it looked like success, right? It looked like I had reached the highest of the highs in my industry, but I was so unhappy. Those are all symptoms of a misalignment. So breaking up with these illusions that we have for ourselves. And then Thyme, which is all about self-awareness. So remember, for May and beyond, we're moving into this energy. It's a spring energy of reawakening and rebirth, and continuing to shift and change what you are doing in your life with regard to business and career and your professional life. Not everybody is going to be a business owner, and I think that's very real and very honest. So if you are a business owner, this applies to you. If you're a professional building a career, this applies to you. To just make sure that you are positioning yourself in an area or in a way energetically where you can have this rebirth. And to do that, knowing that you're going to prosper in this, make sure that you're letting go of any illusions that you hold of yourself, any narratives you're telling yourself, and having self-awareness so that you can align with what is truly meant for you right now in this lifetime. I hope that you find that message encouraging. I definitely resonate with it. If you want more information on these cards, check out the description. I always post more in the description because I can intuitively kind of channel that way. And I just really enjoy doing it that way. So if you want more information on today's card pulling for May, this is overarching for May, then check out my description. Give me a follow, a subscribe, share with somebody you know if you're into this kind of stuff. Again, this is just an energy reading for career, professional life, business for the month of May, and I am all about humanizing business on this channel. Until next time.